Hello and welcome to another video by Johnny. In this video, I and my IELTS class, online class, will be doing a regular IELTS speaking practice. So Miss Helen, Miss Huyền, Miss Ngân, and Miss Wan, are you ready for your practice?
Yes, I'm ready.
It will be just more than half an hour because we don't have more time than that, but let's do it. So working on this one, we were at, let me check. No, not this one. We were at topic part 1, 32. Okay, let's do 31. 31. Wallets or purses. Wallet is for men and purse is for women. So Miss One, please. Do you usually carry a wallet or a purse?
I usually carry a purse, and I put my documents, such as the bank card or my identities and
You mean your
money
ID
in it.
card, and your what's other cards?
My ID card, my passport, and some others crucial documents.
Okay, very good. So have you ever lost your wallet or your purse, Miss One?
Uh, I lost it once before because I I had stayed up all night to work. Then uh, I was going to the airport for the flight, and then I fell asleep on the airplane and almost lost my mind.
So you almost lost your mind. You
Yes,
almost
and
lost your mind. Mhm.
I almost lost my mind,
So what happened afterwards?
and I forgot my purses there, and I just came out of the plane without anything, without my purses, and then I called the staff, the the staff there, but they didn't have. They just seemed did not helpful, and then I lost it.
Okay, so Miss Huyền, please, have you ever sent a wallet to someone as a gift?
Yes, I have sent a wallet to my father. It's his birthday, and I don't think what I can give for a man because I never give for a man because always I give from my mother or some the girls, the women. So go to house and I see their a beautiful wallet, and I chosen in the first sight.
So you saw and you
Yes,
chose it. Okay.
yes, I chose in the first sight. So I
At first sight. At first sight.
at first sight. So I decided to buy wallet and make a gift for my father in his birthday.
I see, I see. So, Miss Ngan, please, do you think putting cash into wallet or purses is a good idea? Đặt tiền mặt, right? Is it a good idea?
Yes, I think it's a good idea to put some a limit cost into a purses. However, it's not it's inconvenient to put a big amount of money on that. So personally, I tend to use kẹp tiền á thầy.
I'm not so sure what
For
is it.
you,
Is it money clipper? Is it a money clipper?
yes, clipper. Or
Ah, this is a money clipper. I see. Money clip.
just for only for keep the money. But
I think it's called money clip.
money clip.
Money clip. Yeah. Money clip.
And I tend to use purse to keep some personal
identify or cash, bank cash, something like that.
I see. So, Miss Helen, do most of your friends use wallet or purses?
Definitely, yes. I saw many 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 of my friends use different kinds of wallet and purses every day.
Okay.
They have different size and shapes, and especially when we say about purses, they have many branches and um, many friends they buy luxury ones.
Luxurious one? You mean luxurious wallets or purses?
Yes, not only on a wedding day, but also they use in daily life.
In their daily life. Remember, this is part 1. You do not need to speak so much. And do not try to make it like a task of part 3, you know. Thì mới có part 1 thôi nha mọi người. So, Miss Helen, what do you think of electronic wallets like Momo or what other electronic wallets we have?
Yeah. In my point of view, electronic wallets, advanced items that we should use. And personally, I have used many apps. It have similar like online bank, so it's convenient to send the money to other people just in 1 or 2 seconds.
In 1 to 2 seconds, yes. I like it as well. So we don't have to hold the money in our hand, but we can just click and then send. The money is sent. Even a large amount of money can be sent as well. It's very convenient, do you think, class?
Yes.
Okay, so let's move on to part 2. 64. No, that's a bit too far. Okay. Part 2 here, we do not really have a part 3 for that, but we will. Now, describe a time that you misunderstood someone. Let's try this one. Describe a time that you misunderstood someone. Miêu tả một thời điểm mà bạn đã hiểu lầm ai đó. In the past, of course. Because misunderstood, not misunderstand. Right? Quá khứ đương nhiên rồi. You should say when this happened, nó đã diễn ra lúc nào. What you were doing, bạn đã đang làm gì. Why you misunderstood the person, tại sao bạn lại hiểu lầm cái người đó. And explain how you felt about it. Giải thích là bạn cảm thấy thế nào về điều này. Okay, let's do it in 2 minutes. 2 phút suy nghĩ bắt đầu. Okay, let's get ready, please. Describe a time that you misunderstood someone. Miss Huyền, can you start first?
Yes.
Please.
I have a time to misunderstood my best friend.
There was a time.
Yes, there was a time I misunderstood my best friend for a long time. This is happening in the beginning of the school years when I go to the high school, and we have a trouble in the work when we talk together. Is with together, and the reason makes trouble. Together, yes, together, and the reason
talk to each other. We don't say we talk together. I think we talk to each other. Talk to each other. Okay, please continue.
To each other, yes. And the reason make this became a big trouble because the first person in the two person, like I have a I am by my best friend is 2 person and have a next person is a third person go to my relationship.
What? You mean you thought a third person intruded
Yes.
or
Yeah.
want to influence your relationship?
Yes. And they come to my best friend
They
in
came
my
to your best friend
yes they came in my relationship and hers have a lot of words not bad and not good for me and my
so she had a lot of bad ones.
yes bad thing
She
yeah
did a lot of bad things, you mean?
có nghĩa là có những lời nói xấu.
She said a lot of
Yeah, a lot of
things.
bad things. Yes, between me and my best friend,
Okay.
and we have misunderstood each other, and so we are broken together.
So we broke up. You mean we
Yes, broke up. Yes, broke up relationship and hate each other for 1 year, and I feel so sad. But in some way, I things I cross my mind and I remember a lot of memories
that we had together.
Yeah, we have together and I have to and slow this trouble. And so that I can slow this and now we are now playing together again.
You mean now you hang out with each other again?
Yeah, hang out each other again and not together.
Is when you want to play a real game with someone.
Yeah.
When you say hang out with, is when you want to say that you are still together as friends with others. Đi chơi với ai thì là hang out with nha mọi người, không phải play with nha. Play with là thực sự chơi một cái môn nào đó cụ thể thì mới play with, còn vẫn còn chơi với nhau thì là hang out with, still hang out with.
Yeah, still hang out with.
Okay, very good. Now, Miss Oan, please, can you describe a time that you misunderstood someone?
It happened in last year when I had
last year.
It happened last year when I had a new female staff, and a new female staff.
A new female
staff. A new female staff, and she had a 6 months baby.
6 month old baby.
6 month old baby, and normally she often took the baby to the child care center, child care center. But sometimes when the baby got some problem, she took the baby to my shop and put the baby there. And sometimes, of course, the baby was a little annoying and crying a lot. So even because she worked well, but I didn't give her any promotion because I felt the way she took the care to the shop is
because you felt that the way she took care of the job was not professional enough. You mean?
Yes. Yes.
The way she took care of the job was not professional.
Professional enough. But I changed my mind after I have a kid because
a child. And when I had a child.
When I had a child.
I have children of my own. Or when I
have children of my own. Because she and I know she did everything by herself, like working and taking care of the kid without the husband.
Her children, of her child. Cẩn thận. Đừng dùng chữ kid nha mọi người trong IELTS nha. Don't use kid in IELTS, please. of her children or her child.
Of her children, and working at the same time by her own without
On her,
the
working at the same
on her own.
on her own.
On her
own.
on her own without the aid of husband.
Without the aid of
Without the aid
without the
of
aid of the husband.
the aid of the husband. So
Aid without the
aid
aid of the husband.
the aid of husband.
The
So
of the husband.
the aid. So I actually know that she was try her best to work, and that's her also being responsible mother of her kids also.
Her children.
So her children.
Okay, very good. Okay, I think that's good enough. 2 phút hơn rồi đó. It's more than 2 minutes already. Miss Nhắn, please, can you describe a time that you misunderstood someone?
Yes. After I graduated, I like experience in working in a big, especially multi-company.
You mean multicultural or multinational company?
Multinational company.
Multinational company.
I had to work with many people as in one project, and at that time, my college,
you mean your colleague?
Yes, my older college asked me to do some college.
My older colleagues.
My older college.
Colleagues. Nó vẫn nghe như âm chờ cuối. Colleagues. That's better.
Who try to take proactive roles in any activity and always ask us to be a member of her project and finish most of her tasks. Even these tasks under her responsibility. I was really angry and thought that it doesn't belong.
It doesn't belong.
It didn't. I was angry and sent an email to make clear the different role in this the different roles in this project. But after that, the time have passed. After many projects, I realized that being a good leader should have this component to be a good
Never mind, we are just practicing.
Being a good leader in any project should take proactive roles in and ownership of the project. So always to phân bổ là gì? Phân bổ nhiệm vụ. Distribute the task to.
We say allocate.
Allocate the task to every member.
Yes. Now, so that's good enough. Thank you, Miss Helen. Please describe a time that you misunderstood someone. Cẩn thận quá khứ các bạn. Just be careful with a verb in past tense, please. Miss Helen.
Well, as far as I remember, that happened 20 years perhaps it happened 21 years ago. At that time, I was studying at the 4th year at a university, and I one day I have an accident.
You
but
had you had an accident.
Yeah, I had an accident on the way home, and at that moment I have a boyfriend.
I
But
had a boyfriend.
I had a boyfriend, and I really expected he would come to
him to, or you can say I really expected that he could come, or something like that.
I expected that he could come, but the thing is different. Several days passed by, but no news about him. And actually I have thought we would break up. And
I thought that we broke up already.
I thought we broke up already, and perhaps he would have
perhaps
have
he got a new girlfriend already.
Perhaps he got a new girlfriend already. But fortunately, one of his friends came to my house, and he told the real story. At that time, my boyfriend had some business at another province, and 20 years ago, we don't have phone.
We didn't have smartphones, and communication was not immediate. You mean?
Yes, exactly.
You have to say no. We did not have. No, we did not have.
No, we didn't have. The only way to communicate is to send letters.
We had telephones.
But we were poor.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So after all, I was over the moon to see him 1 month later, and we get on well with each other. We got on well with each other again.
Okay. Very good. Now please continue with the next topic, and this should be the last one for today. Describe an interesting experience that you had. Miêu tả một trải nghiệm thú vị mà các bạn đã có. Just be careful with interesting and interested, okay? Cẩn thận với hai tính từ chủ động bị động các bạn. Interesting, interested. Because you feel interested, but the thing you mentioned is interesting. Cẩn thận. Cái thứ mà nó làm cho mình cảm thấy interested á, thì nó sẽ là mang tính chất là interesting. Còn cái cảm giác mình cảm thấy là mình interested. Cẩn thận nha các bạn. Now please describe an interesting experience that you had. You should say nè, what was it? Nó là trải nghiệm thú vị gì? When did it happen? Nó đã diễn ra lúc nào? Why was it interesting? Tại sao nó là interesting? Tại sao nó thú vị? Explain how you felt about it. Giải thích lý do tại sao bạn cảm thấy thế nào về chuyện đó. Okay, you have 2 minutes now, please. Let's start now. Okay, let's start. Let's start with Ms. Nhắn. Can you describe an interesting experience you have had, please?
Yes, it's really happy to ask this question. I was 2 years ago.
I'm really happy to be asked this question. Tôi rất là vui khi được hỏi câu hỏi này. I'm really happy to be asked.
I'm really happy to be asked this question. I want to share that 2 years ago, I and my husband own our business in fishing and agriculture. It means that I I feed a lot of pig. But unfortunately, one severe disease, căn bệnh là bệnh dịch là gì thầy?
The
Disease, yeah.
pandemic. Sorry, pandemic.
Pandemic, yes. Severe pandemic make all our pig was die.
It made all pigs die.
Made all pigs die.
Made all of our pigs die.
This damage a loss of it make us lost a lot,
Lose money.
And lose a lot of money, and then cause a bankruptcy. At that moment, we was really upset about that, but fortunately that we realized that material, especially money, is important, but not everything. Then most interesting that we experience is we can strengthen our relationship. It means that one husband relationship, we found out so many. We found out we have the same taste of strategy and planning for the next business. It means the business in the next step, and we started everything at beginning. As a result, we got unexpected. We got credible achievement over my expectation, and get back what we lost, and get back what we have lose in the back.
Well, lose what we have lost in the past.
Yes.
Okay, that was interesting experience. Do you think? Okay, now let's go to Miss Helen, please. Can you describe an interesting experience you have had, please?
Yes. It's I don't remember exactly when it happened, but that's a wonderful day. We have, I mean, my college and I have a trip to Ho Chi Minh City to attend a VUS workshop. And at that day, we met lots of famous speakers from many universities and universities and publishers. And besides, they share teaching methods
with each other, and
we also have the opportunity to glance at some interesting books. I bought lots of books on that day, and one of interesting things is they have the lucky draw at the end of the workshop, and over my expectation, I'm one of the lucky one to get the second post.
Because this is in the past. To have got the, I was the lucky one to have got the.
To have got the gifts. It's a kind of dictionary, very thick one.
Was it an electronic dictionary?
It's
paper dictionary?
Synonym. It's a synonym dictionary.
What's it called? Synonym and antonym. It's what is that? It sounds like a kind of it's a thesaurus. Thesaurus. Từ điển mà có bao gồm từ trái nghĩa, từ đồng nghĩa, gọi là thesaurus.
Thesaurus. Yeah, exactly. A thesaurus dictionary.
So, Miss Wan, please, can you continue? Can you describe an interesting experience that you have had, please? Miss Wan, please. Are you still there, Miss Wan? Your microphone, please. Anyway, I think Miss Wan is busy. Miss Huyền, please, can you?
I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
here.
Miss Wan is here. Please describe.
It was độc lập là gì ta?
Sorry? Independent?
Yeah, it was a holiday, independent holidays.
You mean an
2 years ago.
Independent Day 2 years ago?
Yes, and I had a trip with my friends to go to India. So after a long day, arranged all the things to prepare for the holiday at work. I was so tired and then tried my best to catch the flight. I was on time
Try my best to
catch the flight.
I tried my best to take part in
The flight. In the plane, to catch the plane.
Okay. On the plane or in the plane?
To catch the plane để mà kịp giờ bay á thầy.
So that I can take the flight. So that I can take the flight in time.
Yes, and luckily I was checked in as a last minute. But in the departing gate, I saw a restaurant and I decided to give a present to myself for a long hard day working. So I went to the restaurant and ordered many things to eat. Then I was late of the flight.
I was late for the flight.
I was late for the flight. So even I was checked in on time, but the flight was gone.
Sorry,
so
what do you think the flight was?
Even I checked in on time, but the flight was gone. The flight was a cloud. Like check in rồi nhưng mà mày bay luôn đó thầy.
Even though I checked in already, but the flight has already begun. The flight has already started. Has already departed. So I spent one night at in the airport to wait for the next flight. Okay. So I was sleep there, and that reminds me of the film. It reminds me of an American film that happened the same to me. Bắt đầu đi lạc nhỉ. You are going out of topic now because you have only 2 minutes. You already spent 3 minutes already, and now you are going to a film. Lạc đề. Remember, you have only 2 minutes of part 2. Please, Miss Oan, be careful. Okay. Miss Huyền, please, can you describe an interesting experience you have had?
Yes. I will tell you my story about the
Không I will tell you about nha. Đi thẳng vào luôn. Try to go straight into the topic.
In the last years, I have traveled in an islands.
Last year, I traveled to an
island. Yes, I traveled in an island. So we have.
I traveled to an island.
No, one island. I don't remember exactly the name because for a long time. But when we have to choose when stay staying in a homestay, and at night I go out to find some food, but the street is very dark, and
The
so that
street
I
was very
remember.
dark. The street
Yes,
was very dark.
the street is very dark, and I just going, so I lost my way to go hotel. I'm so very nervous
I
about.
was very nervous. I was so nervous.
Yes, I was so nervous about in my situation. So but my phone have a side signal to calls or text
So
messages.
your phone had very
Yes,
bad signal to call.
yes,
No,
because
you have to say no. My phone had very
okay,
bad signal to call. No, it doesn't have good signal.
yeah. So I just find
jokes,
some
I
people
jokes,
and ask them
jokes.
ask them for the way to my hotel, and so I think my experience that I think the quick response in some troubles situation, we
Okay.
need to find a quick response when you're in a trouble,
When you're in trouble, I see.
and you can easy to solve this trouble. And I
To
just
solve
think that
this problem, you mean?
yeah, can easy to solve problem.
I see. So, mấy bạn cẩn thận nha, cái thì loạn tùm lum luôn á. It's like your usage of past tense and structures is everywhere. But anyway, it doesn't really impede the ability to understand what you say, so it's still band 6. If people misunderstood or they cannot really understand what you say, in general, it's band 5. Cẩn thận nha mọi người, bị gây hiểu lầm, người ta không hiểu được rõ thì là band 5 nha. Nhưng mà các trình độ các bạn là cỡ band 6, band 6 rồi. But I think that's only band 6 now. Okay, so any question, please? No? Okay, let's end the lesson here because we're out of time already. At 5:30, I have another class.
Okay.
So I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow we do the whole speaking, okay? We do the whole class like speaking 2 hours, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see you then. Bye.
Oh,
Thanks, see you, bye-bye. Okay, that's the end of my videos. Please like, share this video with your friends, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and press on the bell button next to the subscribe button so you can get notified about my new uploads, okay? You can also press follow my Facebook, but please don't add me on Facebook as friends, okay? Cảm ơn các bạn đã theo dõi nha. Các bạn hãy nhấn vào like, chia sẻ video này bạn bè các bạn. Nhấn vào nút đăng ký kênh YouTube mình và nút cái chuông kế bên cạnh để đăng ký kênh á, để mà các bạn sẽ được thông báo về những video mới nha. Các bạn cũng có thể nhấn vào nút theo dõi Facebook mình, nhưng nhớ đừng kết bạn Facebook mình nha. Thank you and see you. Bye.